Hi Baby Tour fans, it's Sarah from the Cincinnati Art Museum. Today I wanted to show you how to make a sensory bin. Sensory bins can be really fun for any age between baby and pre-K. These activities are really great to get your baby to start identifying colors and maybe some objects, as well as practice their counting. Depending on the age and ability of your child, you can use all different kinds of materials that you can find around your house or outside or at your local dollar store or Kroger. First, let's look at what kind of materials we'll be using today. The materials really depend on your child's age and ability. You'll need a filler material. I've used cotton balls, but if you have a kid that wants to put everything in their mouths, maybe you use cereal or cooked rice or something like that. Besides that, you're going to need some other objects that have varied shapes and textures and different amounts, because the goal is for you to ask your child, can you find a butterfly? Can you find 3 white flowers? Can you find something soft or something prickly? You really want to add as many variations of textures and colors that you can. So the goal is to fill your bin or tub with your filler material first. I chose cotton balls, but you can also use greenery. You have like lots of moss around or things like that. So you want to kind of thicken it up as much as you can. And then you start to add your different textures. So be sure you know how many you have of each, so that way when you ask your kid to find 3 feathers, there are 3 feathers in the mix and not more or less. And you definitely want to spread these out, making some of them visible and some of them not. Now the key to picking good objects for your sensory bin is to not make the objects too heavy compared to your filler material. So while things like this and little trinkets and toys are really good, I would definitely only use smaller or more lightweight ones. Here's our completed sensory bin. As you can see, I didn't fill it quite all the way, and that's on purpose. You know that you're going to be sorting through it and pulling things out. It can also be a fun activity to have the kids put things in to hide for later. Here's another idea of what a sensory bin could look like if you use your own toys. You can also have your child be a part of the process of making the sensory bin by going out into nature and having them collect different things to put inside. This is a great way for you and your child to use toys that you have and things that you have around the house to kind of rediscover and do something a little different. Sensory bins are so fun to make because there's no one way to make them, and you can really involve your child in the process. Use what you have on hand or what your child loves to help them define their motor skills and brain development. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you next month. And I hope to see you in the galleries soon.